Hello everyone, welcome to episode 18 of this super awesome, amazing Osu Let's Play series. In the last episode, I told you guys pretty much what jumps are in this game, talked about PP maps and PP jumps a little bit, and in keeping with that theme, this episode I want to talk about streams. So what streams are, some good tips and pointers to know for training streams, things like that. I'll show you some quality 4 to 5 star-ish maps that I think are solid for training streams as well. And thanks again, shoutouts to Joan for suggesting this topic in the comments of one of the previous episodes. Yes, I do take suggestions for topics for these episodes, so if you have a suggestion, you can leave it in the comments and I will be sure to check it out. Yes, and also before we get started, I want to shout out that I stream every single day over at twitch.tv/DigitalHypno. So if you want to hang out with me live or just watch me play this game live, all that stuff, good stuff, definitely I would recommend stopping by and saying hello. That will be linked in the description, but yes, let's get started. So I have 5 maps that I want to show you guys today. This is the song is just incredible. This is an absolute banger of a song. Yeah, let's play it. No mod. Okay, so this is 156 BPM, AR8, I think 4.3 stars. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the last episode I talked about what's called 1-2 rhythm, and that is basically also known as single tap rhythm. And streams are basically just twice as fast. So, how do I describe this? Okay, I do also want to point out that in my video named OCPHD, if you have not seen that video already, I'd recommend pausing this one and go check that out. It'll be linked in the description. But in that video, I described really in depth like what streams are and the different skills that go into streaming. So definitely suggest checking that out. But as a sort of addendum to that, I think that's mostly what I want this episode to be. So yes, these long streams of notes where I'm using both of my keys pretty much. Whenever you see me using both of my keys, there's like really long strings of notes, circles, those are streams. So in episode 6 of this series, I mentioned different types of alternating styles, where one of them I refer to as stream alting, which is basically, there's a very like fluid motion that streams require, I would say, of your fingers, rather than like trying to tap each circle deliberately or individually. I think keeping your hand loose and just letting your fingers sort of flow, although easier said than done. When I started playing this game, definitely, and honestly still today, but streams are probably what I've always been the weakest at. Trying to fix that these days, because I've been practicing streams a lot since, well, it is my weakest skill, but yeah, I think, okay, my thoughts as usual are just going to be all over the place, so just bear with me, but definitely streaming, okay, so being like probably one of the most physical aspects of gameplay, I think streaming is one of those skills that, okay, for one, it's probably the most complicated skill in this game. Skill being, okay, well, let's just define skill as like anything that's on like the OCPHD chart. I think out of everything there, streaming is really complex, I would say. Because there's the tapping aspect, obviously, but also needing to aim the streams is really complicated. Yeah, if you're interested in learning more about that, definitely check out OCPHD, but awkward. Okay, I'm just not gonna submit that. I do have a score on this map already. Although I don't want it to be in this selected mods leaderboard. Oh wait, we have an SS on this no mod already. Okay, okay, I didn't need to quit out then, but you know, it's okay. Okay, next map, and then I will keep talking. Okay, so this is probably one of the most iconic, popular maps when people think streams, like good maps that challenge streams. Definitely, I think this is, honestly, if you're watching this video, you probably already know this map, but I'm showing it to you guys anyway. But yeah, I would say I think streaming is probably the most like physical skill, like requires the most like, it's one of the most physical aspect sides of playing this game. And for that reason, when okay, so improving streaming, like the tapping aspect has very similar parallels to like working out or like just lifting weights, just getting stronger in general physically. This whole concept of how do I describe this? Like challenging yourself regularly. I think regular practice is really, really important for maintaining your skill. And I guess that applies to anything, to be honest. I think I guess there's a difference also between challenging yourself regularly and or like being inconsistent in when you practice and just taking a break, like a healthy break. I think that's probably a somewhat common like question that some people have, like how long, like it's hard to measure how long a break should be when you're trying to practice. And I would say if your breaks are constant enough, or like if you're always taking breaks long enough to where like every time you practice you feel like you're just trying to get back to where you were before, and then once you get back to where you were before you just stop. Why can I not stream? Okay, sorry. Can't stream and talk at the same time, but I can't stream even when I'm not talking. Man. So, something about my like you know, it's fine. This is just I'll look back on this video one day and I'll be like, wow, this guy sucked at streams. But anyway, okay, what was it? Yeah. So I think if you are just playing to de-rust and then not playing anymore, that is probably a sign that okay, something's happening. This map is not going very well. Why is my act like 92? This is why I don't play stream maps in these episodes usually, but you know what? It's okay. Is this even an S rank still? Okay, maybe we should just like... Is it? Maybe if I SS the rest? Question mark? Why am I even... What is happening? I'm so tired. Alright, no excuses, no excuses. Yeah, I have been trying my best to get better at streams lately. Oh my god. Okay, 94 at least. Yeah, it's definitely an S rank. It's definitely S rank. Okay, yeah, saved. I will improve the score later. This is a bit awkward. But you know, we're just gonna move on. Just gonna move on from the score. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Okay, third map that I want to show you guys. These are awesome stream maps. Calamity Fortune. Oh, II. Wait, is this the map set ID for II? Oh my god, it is. And it's the beat map ID for Calamity Fortune. That's crazy. Both pretty high quality maps. The other one's also pretty streamy. But okay, this one is one that I want to show you. This one is 200 BPM. Definitely on the faster side. It's a classic high quality AR9. Okay, where was I? So, in regards to, and this is more a comment on skill cap pushing in general, like your raw capabilities as a player, I would say like always being a little bit outside of your comfort zone is really key. And usually how I like to measure that is like maps that you're getting a B rank on, like, you know, the letter rank of a B is, I think, a good sweet spot for maps that are like, they're doable, right? But there's also a lot of room for improvement, and those are the best, that's like the best range to improve, I would say, especially for something that's so skill cap oriented as streams. But yeah, I find it interesting actually. People, okay, so okay, I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Oh, okay. Oh, streams. Okay, yeah, I think people sometimes say that like some people are like more naturally. Okay, so how do I word this? People use the term genetics in this game, and I think it sometimes bleeds into other communities as well, from what I've seen. But I think like basically like people think that like some people just have like a natural knack for streaming, or like when they started playing this game, they just like were instantly able to stream comfortably, and like tapping was never really an issue for them. I said that, I don't remember where I was going with that though. I think streaming ultimately just comes down to like okay, so a couple of important things that I think anyone can do aside from just the physical aspect to improve their streaming ability is what I would call technique efficiency, which is like the way that you actually move your fingers has to be, or I think like a lot of people, like they press their keyboard a lot harder than they really need to, I would say. Holy stream. Okay, nice, cool score. This is like I did this SS in 2019. I think I'm just very tired. Okay, so I played the OSU World Cup tryouts earlier today. Hopefully going to make the team this year. Fingers crossed. But yeah. Anyway, very exhausted. I played OSU a lot earlier today, but still want to show you guys some awesome stream maps. But yes, okay. Technique efficiency. Also, map number 4. I'm gonna play this one with hidden because I already have a hidden score on it. Oh, I forgot I did this. Yeah, I did every difficulty of this map set because I think it's a very good map set. Yeah, so these will all be linked in the description, right, as usual. Oh no, my tablet just disconnected. That's odd. Okay. Technique efficiency in tapping. I noticed, yeah. Okay, so let me just repeat what I said earlier because I got lost. So people sometimes tap their keyboard way harder than they need to, and I think just like practicing not doing that is already like a huge step in improving your streaming ability. Like streaming is not all brute force. I think I don't know. I think that there's a bit of a learning curve to streaming. I think how do I word this? A lot of people when they get into this game and like start playing maps with streams in them, they just kind of like panic and their brain just like shuts off and they just go like mash mode, panic mode, and so that can sometimes build bad habits that don't go away for a long time. But I think taking it slow and trying to break down streams like one aspect at a time, because there's a lot to process and master about streaming in particular, to be honest. Really everything about this game, but especially streams, because like I said, there's just a lot going on with streams. Okay, hold on. I gotta turn my volume up. I feel like it's very quiet. I'm not sure how loud it is on your end, but yeah, it feels a little quiet. Okay. I don't know if I've described... Yeah, I've described unpausing to you guys. Okay, so an aside as usual, I have my pause button mapped to like a button where my thumb is. So I tap with my right hand on number pad 2 and 3, and my pause button is on number pad 0. So I can hit it with my thumb, and it lets me pause very easily and unpause without getting thrown off. So I can like tap one of the keys to hit a slider or something, and then immediately hit the pause button, and it just works. Takes practice, but yeah, it's a very convenient way to pause. Okay, nice map. Okay, at least one score that wasn't not the worst, not the ugliest that we've seen so far today, but you know what, that is okay. Oh, okay, one more map. Okay, so 5th map that I have for you guys is this one. Wait, what? I'm learning a lot of things. Okay, so this song, this is a catch the beat map set, but interesting that this map set's beat map or map set ID is the same as this difficulty ID. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot to master. I think, yeah, there's a lot to master regarding streams. I would say try to break down streaming into like digestible parts, and I think that's really like one of the main goals of OCPHD is like being able to break down what goes into different skills and figure out like how you can practice each skill like separately so that it's a lot less overwhelming to tackle improvement. Because I think in general isolation or like isolating a skill is very important in this game. So yeah, hopefully some people have found value out of that chart so far. These maps are such classics, 2013-ish. Actually, is this map even earlier? I don't know. Very high quality maps. Good times. I was gonna mention something about streams. Okay, okay, I remember. Okay, so if you notice, when I stream, okay, so just a quick review of tap alting versus streaming. So like you notice like sometimes you like if you watch my key overlay, there's like a like I'm not pressing the key for very long. This is one kind of alternating where you basically just hit the key and let go, almost like you're single tapping. And then I think for streams, like having a very relaxed like fingers and it just I don't know how to what better word to use than just like flow. Like you just want your fingers to flow. At least in my experience, in my opinion. So yeah, there's those. Okay, before I end the episode, I'm gonna show you guys this like long stream practice map set that's like very popular. But just in case you guys don't have it, there's this map set. It's not ranked or anything. There's no leaderboard, but it's basically just like a giant stream for like minutes that just goes like in a square. And it's really helpful for just like isolating streams, basically. And like the tapping aspect of streams. Oh, funky patterns in this map. There's like this really long stream at the end, I'm pretty sure. Oh, whoa. I did not know those sliders were like that. Wait, this map is actually really tricky. Wow, I did not remember this. But yes, I think just getting your tapping mechanics down. Oh, the stream's so long. What? Okay. I forgot the stream was so long. I knew there was a long stream at the end, but I thought it was like split up or something. Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, not bad. Not the worst. Better than Tower of Heaven. Okay. Alright, what is that map? Long stream by Only For You. It is this one. So, oh, don't look at my letter ranks. Okay, yeah, let me just play the start of this map to demonstrate. So, it's just a square of streams, and it just goes on for like however long the song is. But yeah, it just goes on. I'll just show you in the editor, to be honest. Yeah, this map is the song's 2 minutes, for example, so literally just the whole 2 minutes. These maps are good for drilling, like just raw tapping stamina, and there's some like guides that are written out there. There's a popular one by KHZ who describes like how you can use these map sets to drill optimally, I guess is a good way to put it. But like using these map sets to really drill stamina. But yes, I will have this linked in the description, but and also the guide. But these maps I think are very good for isolating just the tapping aspect, so that you can, I guess, get a bit more confident in your just like tapping hand abilities, so that when you do see a stream in a real map, you are a lot less overwhelmed. I remember there was a period of time where I was practicing streams a lot, and then like after like a month or two of practice, then every time I saw a stream in a normal map, I just felt like I went from like before I practiced streams, I just like not necessarily freak out when I saw a stream, but like just know that like my accuracy was gonna tank or something like that. And then like I practiced streams for like a month or two, and then every time I saw a stream, I was like, oh yes, something I'm comfortable on. Alas, that did not last for long because I took some breaks from this game, and oh yeah, that's another thing. Okay, so I'm not gonna find another map to play because I'm gonna try to wrap this up quickly, but I think being such a physical aspect of this game, you really have to maintain it regularly, or it's kind of gonna die, and you'll need to de-rust your like physical stamina. It takes less time to de-rust stamina than to build it from the ground up, but it is still something that you would really need to like come back to and practice. So I would recommend don't take, okay, well actually you can take a long break from this game if you want, but regarding stamina specifically and like the physical aspects of this game, just don't be surprised when you need to de-rust. And okay, so a small advice for de-rusting: expect, or like don't keep playing the game with the expectation that you are as good as you used to be. Like it might take like even a week or 2, maybe 3 weeks of like gradually trying to improve again before you're able to play the same sort of stuff that you used to. But yes, don't give up. It is a long grind to de-rust this game, but you know, Osu's a great game. It's awesome, cool songs, awesome, it's everything. It's an amazing game. But yes, that is just about it. I think I mostly wanted to use this episode to show you guys some high quality stream maps. I know a lot of people feel lost trying to even find good stream maps in the first place because they like it's just so hard to find. I understand that. There's some resources of like just giant spreadsheets of maps that I will link in the description that hopefully can help you guys. Is like just a bunch of just stream maps, and they're just sorted by BPM or like speed and just like the lengths of streams that you find in there, and star ratings. Is a bunch of really cool resources. I will plug now. Speaking of OSU resources, there's a Discord server that I run named OSU University, and in it there are a bunch of different resources that you can check out. It is basically this OSU is improvement focused OSU hub, the place to meet other people that are interested in improving. You can talk to each other, ask questions, things like that, share your progress. There's some events that are hosted there as well, but yes, okay, enough rambling about OSU University. That link is at the bottom of all of my video descriptions. So yes, check that out. But with that, thank you guys for watching this episode. And if you're watching in the future, I would recommend checking out my channel, watching it. Oh, I keep doing that. Okay, I need to figure out how to stop saying that. But check out my channel and watch my future videos because I upload these every single day. And also check out my Twitch live streams where I stream every single day as well. But yes, with that, I will see you guys next time.